First. All right, we're gonna get started. Happy day one of quaranLEAN. The recording is on now. Yay! I'm gonna turn off everybody's mics since this is gonna go on the internet. But happy day one of December quaranLEAN. Since most of you are regulars, I'm excited to see you and to level up with you, or maybe even level down. I don't know how you're feeling going into the holiday season, especially with everything that's going on right now. But no matter where you are, you're going to feel really good when the session is over. We're going to start in child's pose. So get into that shape now. My friends who are joining us via YouTube, I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you are settling onto your mat, feeling really good. But if not, your breath can help you with that. So go ahead and just clear out your lungs. Wherever you are, just exhale with your mouth open. And then take a deep breath in, allow your lungs to fill up, your chest to expand, and then open your mouth, sigh it out. So just a reminder, your breath is your superpower. Your breath is what's going to keep you grounded, but also keep you energized as we move from movement to movement this afternoon. Your child's pose is your safe space. So anytime you need a break or some time to yourself, just go into this position with your knees apart like this. Your hips are opening. You want your shoulders to be relaxed. And you want your stomach to just hang. Before we start to move, set an intention for your practice. Think of one thing, a quote, or even a person that'll motivate you for the next 45 minutes. And now on your next inhale, start to rock your head from side to side. Dig your forehead into the ground. Give yourself a little massage as you open up both sides of your neck. And then from here, slowly push up into your tabletop. So your shoulders are going to stack over your wrists, your hips over your knees. And you want your spine long. Just keep your eyes right in between your hands. Spread your fingertips wide. Good. Start to engage your core by sucking your stomach up and in. We're going to go through a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So start with your cat. Bring your chin into your chest. Suck your stomach in. Tuck your tailbone. Feel the entire length of your spine open. Inhale, drop your stomach. Look up. This is your cow pose. Lift your tailbone and your eyes. Feel the stretch in your throat and in your stomach. Exhale, cat pose, round your back. Dig your knees and your hands into the floor. Suck your stomach in. Inhale, cow. Drop your stomach. Look up high. Beautiful, Dario. Lift your tailbone a little bit more. Perfect. Exhale, cat. Round your back. Put more pressure on your mat with your knees, your hands. Straighten out your arms. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your stomach. Look up. Excellent work. And then go through a couple of rounds on your own here. Go back from your cat into your cow, matching your breath to body movements. And I see we have a new friend here. Hi, Mariella. Thank you for joining us. We're still warming up, so go into your cat-cows once you get your mat rolled out. And you've got 3 more rounds here on your own. Try to move as slowly as you can, getting any sticky spots out of the way. And when you're done with your 3, let me know that you're ready by going back into your neutral tabletop. Awesome. From here, start to walk your hands to the top of your mat for your melted heart. Bring your chest down. Keep your hips over your knees. Dig your knees into the ground. You can either rest your forehead or your chin on the mat. Whatever you do, allow the front of your body to be super relaxed. Make your inhales and exhales super slow here. Since this is part of the warm-up, you're still taking into account what's going on in your body. Take a deep breath in, make it slow. Open up your mouth and exhale. Maybe you'll walk your fingertips closer to the top of your mat. Let's do one more round. On your exhale, maybe you start to bring your chin forward if your forehead is on the mat. And then release. Slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Keep your neck in line with your spine, your eyes down in between your hands. Tuck your toes under. And then as you exhale, just lift your knees off of the ground 1 or 2 inches. This is your tabletop plank. Hi, Melinda. I'm happy you're here. Round your upper back. And then keep your arms straight, your biceps, triceps super engaged. So you're strengthening your arms, your shoulders, you're warming up your core, building heat in your body. You're going to hang out here for 10 more seconds, and then you're going to straighten out your legs to go into a high plank. All right, do it now. Straighten out your legs. Take your feet to the back of your mat. Keep your glutes tight. Beautiful form, Lisa. Your neck should be long. Drive your heels to the back of your mat. Another 10 here. And then we're going to go into our downward dog. Last 5. Keep your breath moving for 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your hips up. Drive your heels down. Walk it out. Bend one knee at a time. Sway your hips. Allow your neck to lengthen. Press your hands into the mat so that your chest inches closer to your thighs. Great work. From here, we're going to go from downward dog back into your plank. So shift forward. Bring your shoulders right in line with your wrists. Beautiful, Anna. Drive your heels to the back of your mat. Engage your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. Open up the backs of your legs. Engage your quads. Let's do one more. Just like that. Inhale. Shift forward into your plank. Drive your heels to the back of your mat. Suck your stomach in. Gorgeous. Alicia. One more round of breath. Exhale. Downward dog. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. Start to look forward. Feel the stretch in your throat. Bend your knees. Walk your way to the top of your mat. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. On an inhale, go into your halfway lift. Roll the weight to your toes. Keep your spine long. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Forward fold. Grab behind your calf muscles. So try to bring your forearms all the way behind your legs. And then as you drop your head down, press your stomach into your thighs. This is opening up your hamstrings, your lower back. You might also feel this in your shoulders. Drop your head down. Bring your chin in towards your chest so that your cervical spine can start to open up. And then release. Drop your arms right in front of your feet and then bend your knees as you roll up to standing. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Keep your neck long. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. This is your mountain pose. Let's go through some sun cells. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Press your palms together. And then as you exhale, bend your elbows. Press your thumbs into the back of your neck. Squeeze your elbows in. This is going to stretch your triceps. Lengthen your elbows up to the ceiling. And then on your inhale, bring your hands back up. Exhale, swan dive. Hinge at your hips. Come all the way down. Go into your halfway lift. Roll the weight to your toes. Eyes go forward. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Plant your hands. Step back into your plank. You'll hold this for 10 seconds. So you're not jumping back. Good. Round your upper back. Engage your quads. 4 more to go. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward. Bend your elbows back. And then open up your chest. Relax your shoulders. Beautiful. Breathe. Exhale. Roll over your toes. Lift your hips. Ground your heels. On your inhale, lift your heels up. As you exhale, drop your heels to the right to open up the left side of your body. Inhale, bring your heels up. And then now drop them to the left. Open up the right side. Excellent. Bring your heels up. Look forward. Bend your knees. Walk step or jump to the top of your mat. Go into your halfway lift on your inhale. Nice, Anna. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Grab behind your calves again. Roll the weight to your toes this time. Straighten out your legs. And now extend the crown of your head towards the top of your feet. Release. Bring your hands in front of your feet. Halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips. And then reverse swan dive. Sweep your arms up. Press your palms together. Bend your elbows. Plug your thumbs into the back of your neck. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Beautiful, Dario. Make your way down with control. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Plant your hands. Step or jump back into your chaturanga. Awesome. Open up your chest when you go into your backward bend. Relax the tops of your shoulders. So shift forward, Dario, and then meet us in your backward bend. Awesome. Downward dog. Bring your hips up. Ground your heels. On your inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop your heels to the right. Inhale, bring your heels up. Exhale, drop them to the left. Inhale, take them up. Look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. This is our last round of sun salves. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Reverse swan dive. Sweep up. Touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Press your palms together. Bend your elbows. Squeeze your elbows in. Open up the backs of your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, make your way down. Sweep your arms out wide. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, make your way down. You've got it, Mariella. Hands drop, step, or jump back into your chaturanga. Ooh, open up your chest. Keep your arms long and strong. Shift forward, Dario. Downward dog. Bring your hips up. Keep your core super tight. Inhale, bring your heels up. Exhale, drop them to the right. Open up the left side of your body. Inhale, bring your heels up. Exhale, drop them to the left. On your inhale, take your heels up. From here, drop them down and then drop down to your elbows. So you're going into your dolphin. You want your elbows in line with your wrists. Your elbows, your wrists are going to be about shoulder width distance apart. And you want to just look right in between your hands towards the top of your mat. So this is your dolphin. You're going to slowly start to walk your feet towards the top of your mat, lifting your hips up. As you do this, dig your elbows into the ground, feel your upper back open, engage your core by pulling your belly into your spine. From here, start to walk your feet towards the back of your mat. You're in your forearm plank. So keep that connection between your elbows, your forearms on the mat. Keep your eyes on the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, go back into your dolphin. Walk your toes up. Go into that upside down V shape. Dig your elbows into the ground. I know this is tough. We're building heat. You're getting a break really soon. Exhale, walk your feet to the back of your mat. Keep your spine long, your eyes down at the mat. One more round of dolphin. Exhale, walk your toes up. Bring your hips up even higher. Feel your hamstrings open. Suck your stomach up and in. From here, drop down to your knees, child's pose. Whew. Straighten out your arms, relax your shoulders. Take your knees farther apart to open up your hips. If you feel like you want more to open up your triceps, just like we did during our sun salves, you can press your palms together, bend your elbows, dig your thumbs into the back of your neck. So just a reminder, especially for my new friends who are just joining us, anytime you need a break, child's pose is here for you. Listen to your body, take the breaks that you need when you need them. All right, we're gonna go into our movements now. So if you're ready, meet me in your downward dog. Bring your hips up, ground your heels. Anytime you go into your downward dog, you want your hands and your feet to be hip width distance apart. Now, as you look forward, start to lift up your right leg, point your toes. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Meet me in your warrior one. Sweep your arms up. Your left heel should be grounded, gorgeous Bree. Keep your hips square to the top of your mat. So Anna, you want your left heel planted into the mat. You've got it, Dario, but bring your left hip a little bit more forward. Awesome. Reach your arms up super high. Keep your arms long, your spine longer. Pull your belly up and in. Bring your arms behind your back. Squeeze your palms together. Then drive your knuckles to your left heel. Lift your chin. Open up your chest. Take a tiny backward bend. Exhale, hinge at your hips for your humble warrior. So your right shoulder, your right knee are going to connect. Drop your head down. Dig both of your feet into the floor. Slightly tuck your chin into your chest so that the back of your neck can open. Release by dropping your hands down to the floor. So your shoulders should be still by your right knee. Good. Take your left foot back. And now drop your left knee down to the ground. Go into your runner's lunge. Straighten out your right leg. Point and flex your right toes. Dig your right heel into the ground. So Dario, bend your right knee. Yep. And now the next time your toes flex, stay there. Start to bend your elbows back. Drop your chest closer to your right thigh. Keep your spine long. Your eyes can be at your toes, or you can just look at the ground by your left hand. One round of breath. Exhale, sigh it out. Release by bending your right knee. Tuck your left toes under. We're going to go into a standing split. So walk your fingertips 6 inches in front of your right foot. Lift your left toes up. Hinge out your hips. Maybe you'll grab your right ankle with your right hand. Whatever you do, dig your right heel into the ground. Engage your quads so you have a solid foundation. Try to get your forehead closer to your right shin. Lift your left toes. And then release by bringing your left foot behind your right. Perfect. So you're crossing at the ankles. Bend your right knee. Take your hands to the right side of your mat. Your left hip is going to open. Drop your head down. Keep your left leg super straight. Dig your left heel into the mat. One round of breath. Release. Take your hands to the top of your mat. Uncross your feet. Go into your halfway lift as you inhale. Roll the weight to your toes. Exhale, hinge at your hips. You're doing great. Inhale, sweep your arms up, sit low, chair pose. Squeeze your thighs together. Roll the weight to your heels. Extend your arms up. Try to frame your biceps or frame your ears with your biceps. Looking really good, Alicia. Sit lower if you can. Squeeze your thighs together. Picture perfect, Dario. Arms are up. You've got 3, 2, 1. Release. Straighten out your legs. Hinge at your hips. Go into your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to step your right foot back for warrior 1. So right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Sweep your arms up. Open up your chest. Lengthen your spine. Bend your left knee. Awesome. Lean back a little bit. Breathe. Bend your left knee more. Perfect. Now bring your arms behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Drive your knuckles down. If you can, you're going to squeeze your palms together. Awesome. Lift your chin. Drop your head. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Humble warrior. Try to bring your left shoulder in line with your left knee. Drive your knuckles up. Open up the back of your neck. Open up your chest. Release. Drop your hands down. Frame your left foot with your hands. Take your right foot back. Then drop your right knee down to the mat. Runner's lunge. Straighten out your left leg. Point and flex your toes. Take a moment here. Dig your left heel into the ground. Straighten out your left leg and work on your hip alignment. So Anna, bring your right side hip forward. You too, Lise, just a little bit. Right side hip forward. Yep. And then the next time your toes flex, keep them there. Start to bend your elbows so that your chest can drop to your thigh. Keep your spine long. Bring your hips back. Dig your right knee into the mat. You did it. Release. Bend your left knee. Tuck your right toes. Walk your fingertips to the top of your mat. Standing splits. Lift your right leg up. Dig your left heel into the ground. And then again, you're grabbing your left ankle this time with your left hand. Bring your forehead closer to your left shin. Keep your spine long. Relax your shoulders. One more round of breath. Release by crossing your right foot behind your left. Start to bend your left knee. Right leg stays straight. Take your hands to the left side of your mat. Drop your head down. Your right side hip is opening. Your spine is lengthening. And then release. Take your hands to the top of your mat. Uncross your feet. Go into your halfway lift. Exhale, hinge at your hips. My favorite pose ever, gorilla, not chair. Lift your feet up. Stomp onto the palms of your hands. You think I'm this predictable teacher. Is that what you're telling me? Nope. Not in December. I'm going to change it up for you. Drop your head down. So for gorilla, your palms are up. You're stomping onto the palms of your hands with your toes. You might even take your toes to your wrists. And if you're having a hard time getting onto the palms of your hands, you can bend your knees a little bit. And yeah, exactly. Rock from side to side. Definitely drop your head down. The more pressure you put on your hands, the bigger the release that you're going to feel and experience. Stay for one more round of breath. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Awesome. Flip your hands. Plant them onto the ground, step back into your high plank. So keep your legs straight, your arms long, engage your quads, squeeze your glutes, your eyes are down at the mat. From here, you're gonna go from your high plank to your forearm plank. So drop down to your forearms, drive your heels back, engage your core. From your forearm plank, walk your toes up into your dolphin. Lift your hips. Your core is tight. Dig your elbows into the ground. From here, plant your hands into the mat, straighten out your arms, downward dog. So we're going to go from downward dog to forearm plank to dolphin. So just kidding, wait. Downward dog, down to your dolphin is what I meant to say. Then you're going to walk your feet back. Drive your heels back, engage your core, squeeze your glutes, round your upper back. And then from here, straighten out your arms, high plank, round your upper back. Begin to higher time. Keep your core tight. I see you. Make sure you're breathing. Last 3, 2, 1. Downward dog. Lift your hips. Ground your heels. This is a lot of core work. You can do it. Take breaks whenever you need. From here, go back into your high plank. Shift forward. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Drop down to your forearm plank. Elbows should be in line with your wrists. Suck your stomach in. Then as you exhale, dolphin. Walk your toes forward. Keep your elbows digging into the ground. Walk your toes closer to your elbows if you can. Deep breath in. On your exhale, straighten out your arms. Downward dog. Open up your chest and your hamstrings. You're doing great. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, go back into your plank. So walk your feet back. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders. This is the last round. Drop your booty a little bit. Anna, you've got it. Dario, booty down. Perfect. Now drop down to your elbows. Forearm plank. Suck your stomach up and in. Take a deep breath. Exhale, dolphin. Walk your toes up. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten out your arms. Downward dog. All right. We're going to flow now. Lift up your right leg. Point your toes. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Excellent work, everybody. Inhale, straighten out your right leg. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Hold it. And then straighten out your right leg. Point your toes up. As you exhale, step your foot through. Warrior 1. Sweep your arms up. Bend your right knee. Keep your left heel planted. Again, to that 45-degree angle. Bring your left hip forward. Alicia, you too, Lisa. Perfect. Extend your arms up. Then open up, warrior 2. Face the left side of your mat. Come down low. Bend your right knee. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. From here, straighten out your right leg. Walk your right fingertips to the top of your mat. Stay here. Keep your arms parallel. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Nice, Dario. Release. Bring your right hand down. Extend your left hand up. So you want to keep your right fingertips light. Extend your left hand up. Dig both of your heels into the ground. Engage your inner thighs, so squeeze them in. Start to look up towards your left fingers. Maybe go into a bind by bringing your left hand behind you. Open up your chest, twist your spine. And then release. Bring your left hand back up. Go back so that your arms are parallel to the ground. Turn your right toes in. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Come down with your core tight, engaged. Roll the weight to your toes. And here, either grab your heels from behind or interlock all 10 fingers at your tailbone. So if that's the option you take, if your shoulders are tight, that's okay. You're going to work on that little by little. You want to squeeze your palms together. If your shoulders are tight, you're just going to rest your thumbs right at your tailbone. But if you have the space, if you're one of my regulars, you're going to slowly take your thumbs farther away from your tailbone, your spine, by driving your knuckles up to the ceiling. And you want to look down at the floor rather than what's going on behind you. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, find your deepest stretch. Work your forehead closer to the ground. Squeeze your palms together if you have the grip. And then release. Drop your hands down. Bend both of your knees. Pivot to face the top of your mat. Go into your crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Bend your right knee a lot. And then from here, plant your right foot into the floor. You're going to bring your left knee up to your chest. So balance. Bring your left knee up to your chest. Grab underneath your left knee. and then pull it toward your left shoulder. So it's like standing wind removing pose. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Bend both of your elbows, bring them into your midline. If you're feeling wobbly, just stare at a blank spot on the ground. Engage your right quads. Release by dropping your left foot down. Grab the top of your left foot. We're going into standing bow. Extend your right arm up. Squeeze your knees together. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, just start to kick. Point your left toes up. Keep your chest open. Get your chin to touch your right shoulder. Your right arm is extending super high so that you can open up your chest. Awesome. Straighten out your right leg, Lisa. You got it, Dario. Gorgeous. Deep breath in. Exhale, kick. Feel the stretch in your chest. One more round of breath. Release. Go back up. Meet me in your tree pose. You're still balancing on your right foot. Take your left foot in your hand. Your left sole of your left foot is facing up. Your right palm is facing forward. Relax your shoulders. Dig your right foot into the ground. We're getting a break super soon. Bring your hands up right to your heart. Drop your left knee down to open up your left side hip. Hi, Mariella. I'm glad you're back. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath in. And then release. Drop your left foot down. As you inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Hinge at your hips. Go into your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back into your chaturanga. Flow. Go into your backward bend. Open up your chest. Awesome, Anna. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Downward dog. Beautiful, Bree. Lift your hips. Ground your heels. Open up the backs of your legs. Bend one knee at a time as you need. Sigh out anything, any tension in your body, especially your lower back, your shoulders. We're going to go to the left side. As you inhale, lift up your left leg. Point your toes, go for that extension. Drive your right heel down. And as you exhale, nice breathe, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Tap it. Inhale, straighten out your left leg. Point your toes and bring your left knee to your right elbow. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, release. Straighten out your left leg. Bring your heel up super high. Hold it. Then step it through. Meet me in your warrior one. Extend your arms up. Bend your left knee a lot. Ground your right heel. So again, you want that right foot at a 45-degree angle. Good correction, Anna, but bring your right toes in just a little bit more and step your right foot forward, just about an inch. Yes. Bring your arms up high, lift your chin, bend your left knee just a little bit more. Dario, bring your left foot forward 3 inches so that your knee and your ankle are in one line. Yep, perfect. From here, open up, warrior 2. Bend your left knee, bounce it out, open up your chest, stack your shoulders over your hips. Start to bring your left knee away from your midline, squeeze your shoulders together. And then from here, straighten out your left leg. Nice, Alicia. Everyone, reach your left fingertips to the top of your mat. Keep on reaching. Arms should be parallel to the floor. Hold it. There you go, Mariella. Release. Drop your left hand down. Extend your right arm up. So just like you did on the other side, dig both of your heels into the ground. Extend your right arm up to the ceiling so that the right side of your body opens. From here, go into a bind. Your right arm goes behind you. Bring your right shoulder back. Feel the twist in your lower back, opening up your chest. Release. Bring your right arm back up. Arms parallel to the floor. Then you're going to turn your left toes in. You're facing the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine, and exhale, hinge at your hips. Come down with a flat back. And just like you did on the other side, same 2 options. You're either grabbing your heels or going for that interlock grip. Palms are going to squeeze in. Drive your knuckles up. Work your forehead closer to the floor. Now, everybody, see what happens as you engage your quads. So strengthen the muscles down the front of your legs. Roll the weight to your toes even more. You're going to feel this in your hamstrings. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drive your thumbs closer to the ground. And then release. Drop your hands down to the floor. Bend both of your knees. Pivot to face the top of your mat. Crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up. Open up your chest. Bend your left knee a lot. so that your right side hip flexor is open. Gorgeous form, everybody. Bend your left knee even more. Straighten out your right leg, Anna. And then from here, balance onto your left leg. So bring your right knee up, grab underneath your right knee. So you've got your standing wind removing on the other side. Bend both of your elbows, relax your shoulders. Dig your left foot into the floor. You've all got it. Nice, Alicia. Then release to go into your standing bow. Grab your right foot with your right hand. Squeeze your knees together. You've got it, Mariella. Perfect. And then extend your left hand up. Keep your left arm long. Deep breath in. On your exhale, kick. So you're driving your right toes up. You're hinging at your hips. Hide your right shoulder behind your left. Keep your chin away from your chest. With every exhale, kick a little bit more, creating a backward bend. Twist your spine, and then release. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Get ready for tree. So your right foot is going to come up. The sole of your right foot faces the ceiling. Drop your right knee down. Open up your chest. Feel your quads open, your spine lengthen. Again, dig your left foot into the floor. Engage your core, belly in. And then release. Drop your right foot down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Press your palms together. Bend your elbows. Dig your thumbs into the back of your neck. Squeeze your elbows in. And then inhale, bring your arms up. Swan dive your way down. Hinge at your hips. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Step your left foot back. Drop your left knee down to the ground and then start to toe heel your right foot to the outside edge of your mat for your low lizard. So as your right foot comes out, your right toes are going to hover on the outside edge of your mat. There you go, Anna. And then keep your right knee over your ankle. Everyone start to walk your left toes back so that you can straighten out your leg a little bit more. So you're going to feel this in your inner thighs, your hips. If you can, if you feel comfortable with this, you can roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Maybe drop your elbows down to the ground. So if you want to go into this shape, this is the ultimate hip opener. Your inner thighs are feeling stretched, so are your outer hips. Maybe you can dig your elbows into the ground, but definitely relax your shoulders slightly. Tuck your chin into your chest. Release by straightening out your arms. Keep your left hand under your left shoulder. Peel your right arm up. Extend your fingertips to the ceiling. And if you can, bend your left knee to go into a bind so you can grab the top of your left foot with your right hand. There you go. And if grabbing your foot is not possible today, no worries. You can just go for that reach. And as long as you're going for that extension with your right arm and taking your right shoulder back, you're opening up your chest. My friends who are grabbing their feet, go ahead and bring your heel closer to your hip to create a deep stretch for your quads on the left side. Make this your deepest twist and then release. Plant your right hand back down, drop your left foot, toe heel your right foot to the middle of your mat. And then once you get there, tuck your left toes under, sweep your right leg up. Three-legged dog, bend your right knee, point your toes down, feel your right side hip open, drop your right shoulder, breathe. And then point your right knee up a little bit more. If Wild Thing is in your practice, go ahead and go into that shape now. Right foot goes to the left side of your mat. Lift your chin, open up your chest. Yes, Anna, great. Bring your right hand away from your midline, beautiful Alicia. And then release. Start to bring your right foot up. Three-legged dog, flow here if you want. Maybe keep your leg lifted or you can drop it down. You can always skip it if you don't even want to do the flow. The choice is yours. Downward dog, bring your hips up. Ground your heels. We're going to do that again on the left side. Just step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee down. This is your low lizard, so turn your left toes out. Your toes are going to hover outside the edge of your mat. Good. You're doing great, Mariella. Keep your chest open, your arms straight, wrists right under your shoulders. And if you did it on the other side, go ahead and drop down to your elbows. If you did it on the other side, roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot. And then as you settle here, keep your shoulders and your hips squared to the top of your mat. Maybe you're dropping your head down. The back of your neck is opening. You want to walk your right toes back just a little bit more. I feel like Dario and Anna, you can do that perfect. And then Anna, drop your hips a little bit more. Lisa, you too. Perfect. Release. If you drop down to your elbows, straighten out your arms. Keep your right hand down. Peel your left hand up. Low lizard with a twist. Look up towards your left fingertips. If you did it on the other side, go for that quad stretch. Bend your right knee. Grab your foot with your hand. Open up. As you look past your left shoulder, bring your left knee farther away from your midline. Everyone looks fantastic. I hope you feel as good as you look. One more round of breath. Release. Bring your left hand down, toe heel your left foot to the middle of your mat so that your knee and your ankle are in one line. Tuck your right toes under. And then as you exhale, sweep your left leg up. Three-legged dog, bend your left knee. Take a moment here to just open up the left side of your body. So drop your left shoulder a little bit, Bree. Awesome. Point your left knee up higher. And then when you're ready, flip your dog. So your left foot is going to go to the right side of your mat. Lift your chin, your chest, drop your head back. Feel your throat, your stomach, your hips open. And then release. Bring your left foot back up. Go into your three-legged dog. And then flow. This is your last one. Shift forward. Bend your elbows. Open up. And then from here, go into your downward dog. Lift your hips. Ground your heels. Deep breath in. On your exhale, shift forward into your plank. And then together, we're going to drop down onto our stomachs in 5 counts. All right, here we go. 5, 4, nice, Anna. 3, even slower, Bree. 2, 2, 2, 1. Release, lay on your stomach. Create a forearm pillow with both of your forearms. So bend both of your elbows. Rest your forehead right on your forearm so that you can keep your neck long. And make sure your stomach is pressing into the ground. Your feet are going to be about hip width distance apart. On your inhale, bend both of your knees. Windshield wiper your feet so you can open up your lower back. Excellent. And then from here, stop in the middle, drop your feet back down. We're going into low cobra. Place your hands under your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Bring your chin away from your chest, zip up your legs, engage your quads. Squeeze your glutes, exhale to clear out your lungs. And then on your inhale, peel your upper body off of the ground. Press your hands into the floor just slightly. Squeeze your elbows in, relax the tops of your shoulders. You look great, Mariella, good. Now look up towards the ceiling. Dig the tops of your feet into the ground, come up just a little bit higher. And then release, come down, rest your forehead on the mat. Relax the tops of your shoulders. You can keep your hands where they are because we're going to do that one more time. All right, get ready now. Zip up your legs. Engage your glutes, your quads. Bring your chin forward. Exhale first. And then on your inhale, peel your upper body off of the mat. This time, try to bring your palms off of the floor. So hands off of the floor. Alicia, yeah, there you go, Lisa. Squeeze your elbows in, look up, lengthen your spine, squeeze your heels together for 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Come down, rest your forehead on the mat. The last thing you're gonna do on your stomach is bend your knees, point your toes, floor bow. Grab the tops of your feet. So before we go into the pose, this is where you wanna look like a teardrop. So visualize what a teardrop looks like and envision yourself going into that shape now. Start by bringing your chin away from your chest. Keep your arms long, your wrists straight. And then as you squeeze your glutes, feel your quads open up. Exhale first. And then on your inhale, point your toes, kick your legs up and back, open up your chest. Yes. Now as you roll the weight to the softest part of your stomach, drop your head back, squeeze your shoulders, visualize your knees lifting higher off of the mat. Everyone looks good. Drop your head back even more, stretch your throat. Kick hardest at the end for 3, 2, 1, release. Come down, drop your feet. And then from here, you're just gonna roll onto your backs and keep your knees bent. Stack your knees over your ankles. Your toes are gonna face the back of your mat. Bring your arms down both sides of your body. Keep your lower back on the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, squeeze your glutes to lift your hips up. Bridge pose. As your hips lift, you're digging your shoulders into the ground. Your chest is coming up to your chin, but just keep a little bit of a gap there so you can maintain your breath. Take another deep breath in. On your exhale, bring your hips up just a little bit more. And then release. Slowly bring your hips down one vertebra at a time. Once your hips drop, lift your feet up so that your ankles are in line with your hips. Start to point and flex your toes, draw circles to open up your ankles, go in the opposite direction. This is legs up the wall. So you can hang out here. Allow your hips to be supported by the ground. Open up your chest. Stay here for one round of breath. And then from here, you have the option of staying if you want to go into your plow pose. You can bring your arms down both sides of your body. Make sure you're not turning your head right or left. So you want to just look up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lift your hips up. And then bring your feet all the way up and over your head. Maybe your toes will rest on the ground. Maybe you'll bend your knees. But whatever you do, you can always support yourself by placing your hands on your hips. You can also go into a shoulder stand by stacking your hips over your shoulders and your heels over your hips. But you're here just for another couple more rounds of breath. This is a way for you to lengthen your spine. Stay here for as long as you can, but make sure you have enough energy to come out of it safely. So whenever you're ready, come out using your core strength. Excellent, everybody. And then whenever you're ready, drop your feet back down to the ground. Point your knees back up. Bring your hands on both sides of your body. From here, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Start to bring your right knee away from your chest, keeping your right foot flexed to protect your right knee. Switch sides, Anna. Right ankle over your left thigh. Yep. And then everybody lift your left foot off of the ground. Continue to press your right knee away from your chest. You're going to feel this in your right side hip. You got it, Mariella. Good. Release. Drop your left foot. Switch sides. Your right foot comes down. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex your left toes. Then as you exhale, lift your right foot off of the mat. Press your left knee away from your chest. Continue to flex your left toes. Sink your hips down. And then release. Drop your right foot. Uncross your ankle from here. Final thing, happy baby. Lift both of your feet off of the ground. Grab the outsides of your feet. Start to rock from side to side, massaging your hips, your lower back. Continue to press your shoulders, the back of your neck into the ground. Take your feet out wider if you can, Mariella, so you can open up your inner thighs. There you go. So you kind of want your ankles to be in line with your knees. Yep. Continue to flex your feet. You've got it. Hi, Dutch. From here, press the soles of your feet together. And then start to bring your heels closer to your pelvis. So this is a way for you to continue to stretch your inner thighs, your lower back. From here, you're going to keep the soles of your feet together, and you're just going to plop the outsides of your feet down onto the ground, your reclined butterfly. For extra support or added pressure on your inner thighs, you can place your hands right on your inner thighs. Keep your spine long, so just press the back of your neck, your shoulders into the ground. This is how we're going to end class today. So get comfy, settle onto your mat, close your eyes, and use your next exhale as a way to feel your body melt into your mat. If you have any lower back sensitivity, this is uncomfortable for you at all, you can go ahead and straighten out your legs. But if you stay like this, your hips, we're going to open up just a little bit more with every breath that you take. As you settle onto your mat, remind yourself of the intention that you set at the beginning of class and use that as your motivation to stay in your Savasana just a little bit longer. This is where Get all the yummy benefits of your hard work. It's also a great way for you to reset your brain as you prepare for the second half of your day. We all need these breaks. We all need to find and restore the balance within us. And that is why we show up on our mats. By showing up, by making this commitment to yourself today, just by rolling out your mat, you have signaled to your brain that you want to take care of yourself, that you are capable, that you have that mental strength as well as the physical strength to push yourselves, not necessarily to work hard, but to work on a stronger version of yourself. And that's what you're doing every time you roll your mat out. Use your next exhale to feel your body relax just a little bit more. And then as you inhale, visualize that air making its way down to the base of your belly and then hold it. Open your mouth, sigh it out. On your next inhale, straighten out both of your legs. Start to roll out your wrists and do the same thing with your ankles. Rock your head from side to side. And then as you inhale, take your arms up and over your head. Point your toes, lift your chin, your chest. And then as you exhale, roll onto your right side body into a fetal position. Bend both of your knees. Use your right bicep as a pillow if you want to stay in your savasana longer. I 100% support that. But whenever you're ready, push up into your seat. Maybe keep your eyes closed as you make your way up. And for my friends joining me in the seated position, just rest your hands on your knees, palms up. Visualize your shoulders dropping down and away from your ears. Relax the muscles in your face. Relax your stomach. And then on your next inhale, just bring your thumbs right to your heart. Your hands are in prayer. Start to bring your chin down to your chest just slightly, bowing inward. Taking one more moment here to just be grateful for this time that we got to spend together and be grateful for the healthy bodies that you have that allowed you to work in the way that you did today. And as you feel your heartbeat and as you give yourself thanks, I would love to give you thanks for showing up, for sharing your energy, and especially for allowing me to guide you on this beautiful Wednesday. From the bottom of my grateful heart to all of yours, the light in me honors and loves the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much. Excellent work. Thank you. The mics are muted, so I didn't hear the round of applause, but I'm imagining it was so loud. Just kidding. I'm gonna unmute y'all. Thank you for your time, for your energy today.